Thursday crossword on January 29th. This one is by Kit Sheffield. I'm going to check if this is a debut. Yes, it is. So welcome, Kit, to the New York Times. I'm excited to see what this is. Thursdays are usually the most stretchy, in my opinion, most creative themes that you can come up with during the week. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Vehicle in which it's often legal to drink alcohol. A vehicle. Maybe it's like some kind of party bus, but it doesn't fit here. Clubber something. Rocky. Don't know that person. Capiche is okay, perhaps. Let's see what this K is. First lady's partner. First lady's partner. I would think that would be Adam. I think this might be a bit of a trick. Might be Adam and Eve. Object of veneration is an idol. You might worship an idol. An arduous journey is a slog, perhaps. It's just like a trudge. Signal to get off the stage. Say. Signal to get off the stage. And cut. Jokesters. Well, this is an S, I'm sure of that. So nanotechnology, perhaps. To improvise is to ad lib. Not sure what that would be. Pithy truths are adages. Signal to get off the stage. That could be, well, what is this? Jokesters. If you're a jokester, a kid? What is the word for a jokester? Only 3 letters. I don't know, but let me just see what else there is. To moisten as a fern. Moistens. So there must be an S here, I imagine. A thief's haul. But this could be loot. Then where would an S go here? Because it certainly has to be an S form of the verb. Let's just see what else. Off disparaged family member might be an uncle, like a weird uncle, creepy uncle. Mining waste. Don't know what that is. Roman goddess often depicted with a bow and arrow. I don't know. Let me see what these long ones are. These certainly, so there are only 3 of these. And they're all italicized, so they have something to do with whatever the theme is. These are at signs. Let's see what there's this. Foley something. I don't know who that is. Villain portrayer in Rocky 3. So someone must really love Rocky 3, but I don't know who this is. So villain portrayer. Yeah, I don't know. Toodles might be I'm out. Perhaps villain portrayer is Mr. T. It seems like this is just a full name, and this is a stage name at least. That makes me so mad is Grr. Chaps are gents. Abbreviation in help wanted ad. Abbreviation in a. I would have thought it was ETA. That's the abbreviation that begins with E, but I don't see how that makes sense. Object, a sound made with wince. Maybe this is not I'm out. Maybe this is I'm something, but I'm fairly sure it's Mr. T because I have so many other crossings that are right. Then let's see what else there is. Base times height for a parallelogram is area. Let me just look through and see what I know. Perhaps this is mini golf. Perhaps this is disc golf. But I think mini golf has a hyphen more standardly. So a sign sought by one reading tea leaves is omen. Like if you read tea leaves. Muck might be mire. City in northwest Pennsylvania. Perhaps it's Erie? In northwest Pennsylvania is in that area. It's next to the Great Lakes. It might be Erie. I'm just gonna go with that for now. Well, what else could it be? I remember there was another sort of arbitrary city that was 4 letters. That had a lot of common letters, but I don't remember what it is. It'll come to me at some point. 7-Elevens. Maybe they're marts. Perhaps that's the word it's going for. Leave this to me. I'm on it. Okay, this looks right. 5 train in Brooklyn. The 5 train. What is this? Perhaps that's nets. 5. Oh, I understand. So 5. So this is describing like 5 of them train in Brooklyn, and because the Brooklyn Nets are an NBA team of which there are 5 players on the team. Well, at any time. Is all over the map is varies, perhaps. Michigan's something from familiarly. I don't know. Let's see what is here. Maybe it's tomorrow, day after day. Then what could this be? Like the Vietnamese language is tonal. To think again might be nope, saying like you got the wrong answer. A major tennis tournament is an open. A pause indicator is a rest. Okay, just simple. Aries, god of war. One might give up alcohol or other kind of desirable foods and drinks during Lent. Then what is this? Too many cooks spoil the broth principle. Less is more. Okay, then this is not right then. Um, Let me just see what else there is. Less is more. Then trippy stuff would be LSD, the drug specifically. Bums placed in a chair. Bums placed in a bar. Sorry, is a stool. Second largest city in Northern Ireland, I think is Derby. Then what is this? I don't believe it. What could this be? A lavish celebration is a fete. Fete. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly. Common day to enjoy Thanksgiving leftovers is Friday because Thursday is always Thanksgiving. Extending brim. Oh, a visor perhaps? If this is a visor, blindingly obvious might be overt. Oh, day after today is tomorrow. It's a row of tomorrows. So this could be sorrow. And this is there are a lot of G's here. To expand. Then okay, this is a texter's declaration is I love you, ILY. Then what is this? I'm sure if I just get some part of this, it will come to me. So mining waste, I think it's called scag. And I'm guessing there are a lot of G's here. So let's see what else there is. Powdered drink used by NASA. Powdered drink. Kool-Aid is the only thing I can think of. Inigo Montoya is a character. He's the one that says, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Now I will kill you or something. He is the swordsman. He was one of the sort of chivalrous swordsmen in the film. I haven't seen it, but I plan to at some point. I think this might be Diana. Tiny flies. Tiny flies. I don't know. Perhaps this is not Diana. Maybe I'm just making stuff up right now. Thieves Hall. Thief's Hall. Well, certainly it's money, like loot. Perhaps I'm going to first put in these G's here. This looks like there are loads of G's. So if in this case, then, well, it looks like it looks like it's a string of 3 repeated like this. If this, wing it. Okay, I'm convinced now. So jokesters might be, looking down my keyboard, see a wag. Sort of dated slang, but I remember seeing this somewhere, like someone you might call someone a wag. So signal to get off the stage. Say. Signal to go off the stage. Go N something? Gone? I don't know how that could signal the word gone by itself signaling that. Maybe it's some other word. So let's just see what else there is. Do I know this name then? Something Smith Klein. Perhaps it's a part of a pharmaceutical company that I don't know of yet. Let's take a look at this. Symbol for ohms, omega. This is the symbol for resistance in an electrical circuit. Like a listening device made out of a paperclip, a plastic straw, and 7 Lego blocks. A listening device. Well, it looks like it's a do-it-yourself. It's sort of like handmade, homemade kind of thing. I'll take a look at it later. So, U.S. Naval Academy. Which part of this could this be an abbreviation? Perhaps it's the N. Like some passages, nasal passages. So then this one is naval, like abbreviated to NAV, I think. To love, love, love is to adore something. Foley, I don't know what that is. Okay, well then this is the USA. It's hosted the most Olympics. Guided is led. What is this? Oh, MacGyvered maybe. So to MacGyver, I think MacGyver is a character, like an action hero character that just kind of fashions improvised items just out of thin air almost. And I think that's just kind of what it was. To MacGyver something is to improvise in that sort of fashion. So this looks like it's Yaley, which is someone from Yale, which makes sense with these because Yale law is quite prestigious. Then what is this? Alamo? What is this word? Folie à deux? Folie à deux. Um, I mean, I know these are two words in French, so for two, perhaps. And what is this then? Flaxo? Alaxo? I've definitely seen this before. Um, let me see if I can figure out what this is. To expand is to grow. So it's a G row something G blank grow. I imagine that's what it is. And if I could just figure out what this last letter is, then this will all be so much nicer. But I don't think I have such luck right now. Rod Flanders is his brother is Todd. Some traditions might be oral traditions. Bamako's land, I think it's Mali. Lowlands are Dales. Make a delivery. You might deliver, in this case, a speech because ORA is sort of the prefix for like oral. Um, so let's see. If some minor celebrities are D-list only. Showers affections. You might dote on someone. Shags or bobs. So hairdos, but you would, at least in Crosswords, you could abbreviate that to do's. So hairdos becomes do's. I suppose people say that in real life too. A ranger's domain might be a forest, and maybe this is. Oh right. I actually heard something like there's a story about the Fab Five actually in Michigan's basketball team. I think there was a person named what was it, Jalen Ross or something. I don't think I got the last name right, but um, there was a mother that essentially named her son um sort of a portmanteau of two of her. I think it was her father and brother. I think one of them was named James and the other one was named Len. And she had the idea to combine their names to form the name Jalen. Oh, I think it was Jalen Brown. I think that might have been his name, because Jalen Brown uh, eventually turned out to be quite famous. He was a member of the Fab Five, and he had a successful career in the NBA. And after that, Jalen actually became a very popular name for athletes or like for families that wanted to also raise an athlete as well. So then eventually you get a bunch of other. Wait, I don't think it's Jalen Brown. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's some, but Jalen Brown sound. I think it sounds like a an NBA player's name that I'm just not thinking of right now. But there are certainly a lot of Jalen's now, especially in the NBA and in general. Jalen is as a name has just taken off in popularity. So it's kind of interesting to think like I didn't know this before. I've only heard this recently. But Jalen was essentially a made up name and it had not existed like, say, 30 years ago. So or 30, 40 years ago. So it's really cool that it's actually really taken off. And I know one or two Jalen's myself. And it all started because this one mother raised a child that became a member of the Fab Five. And as a result of that, became very famous and well known within the basketball community. All right, let's just continue on. So Toodles might be, in this case, it was not I'm out, but it's I'm off. So close enough. To break down in tears is to sob, and a roast beast might perhaps be addition Whoville. And an oof makes sense. Sound made with a wince. Moistens as a fern. Oh, you might mist something. Like you might have a mister to spray your plants or something to keep them alive and well. Like if it's a house plant or something. Then let's see, what is this? Tiny flies. Tiny flies. It's not a word that I'm familiar with right now. But let's carry on. Let's see. Powdered drink used by NASA. Oh, perhaps it's not actually. Oh no, it's not skag. It's slag because this is an in-law. Is often disparaged family member. Potentially, yeah. I mean, you have a lot of sort of disagreements with in-laws, I imagine. So slag, I actually know this. I can confirm this is what mining waste is. It's also kind of an insult. It's almost it's kind of a swear like in British English. So I think people use it sparingly, at least in the New York Times. I don't think they like to use it that much. A thief's haul. Swag, perhaps. I wouldn't think that that's what a thief would take, because swag is usually free. It's just like free merch in a conference or something. But I'll take it. I would have thought that a thief's haul would have been loot or booty or something like that. So perhaps this is Diana. Cause what is this? Powdered drink used by NASA. Tan something? Certainly there must be some other letter I can latch onto. Like these must all be the same letters, surely. So then what could this be? A busiest airport not serving Paris is Nice. Clubber. Oh, okay. Well, this is a limo. I didn't know it's legal to drink alcohol in a limo. Well, I suppose if you're not driving, it's often legal to drink alcohol. I imagine. Capiche. Uh, Giro. Oh, it's not. I was thinking this was gonna be, um, a three letter repetition of something, but it just turns out this is literally just grow. It's a row of G's. It's a G row. Oh my goodness. Okay, then what is this? EEO. Okay, that's equal employment opportunity. I think that's one of. Okay, I'm gonna go with that, and it looks like it's right. Okay, this one got me more than it should have, I think. But let me just take a look at some of these first, that I didn't get. So I dig is capiche, sort of means like understand. I did not know what glaxo was, and a signal to get off the stage being a gone. I don't know what if that's a theater thing or if that's maybe a game show specific. Maybe if there's a specific game show where they've done that, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Midge, sounds like it would have been something. I didn't know this word, but it's one of those things where you don't know the word, but like if you see a word, you can kind of guess that it has that meaning. Like I don't know, some words just kind of sound like their definition. I don't know, in some way that you can't really describe. Maybe like I don't know. I've always thought that the word like short just feels like it's shorter than like the word long. I mean, in a way, it is kind of the way that you would pronounce long and short just makes it literally like short meaning like short. I couldn't imagine like any like the other direction where long could mean short. So I think maybe it really is the case that sometimes words just happen to sound like their meaning. And in this case, I didn't know what this word was, but um, I am able to sort of take a look at it and see, you know what, that looks about right. Um, I'm happy with that. So Diana actually was the Roman goddess. What was I thinking? Like Diana the Hunter or something? Princess Diana, I think is some. Well, I thought there was some like a. Um, no, no, I'm misremembering it. I was thinking there was a character named Xena, the Princess Warrior, who also the same actress played Diana in Parks and Rec, and that's the sort of mix up I had. But yeah, Princess Diana is a completely different person, but Diana is also the hunter goddess, I think. So that's nice. And I did not know that Tang was a powdered drink used by NASA. Um, but this is also one of those things that you look at and you can kind of say, you know what, it makes sense because Tang is a word that sort of like tang is a word that like it means like the acidity of like oranges or something. So I'm happy with that. These things are all things that, like once you get it, like it's obvious, right? Like this is just a G row. I can't believe that I was trying to put like a separate letter in here because I only had just a bunch of G's here. And I like, I don't know what I was thinking. I like perhaps there was like a vowel that would go in there, like gagro, gegro, gigro. I didn't know what I was thinking, but it is literally okay. So like it just to be clear, like this is a G row, so it means grow, and then sadness is a SOR row, which is a sorrow, and then this is tomorrow. So nice one. Anything that I think we can talk about? There were no in this case there weren't many. tricky clues, like there normally would be, um, in a Thursday or Friday Saturday. Typically, there's a trade off, right? Like if you have difficult words. In this case, I think Glaxo